Her breast, very important, is full and standing up, and the nipple is erect. The nipple is erect, have meaning, have a lot of tantra meaning. I cannot explain now, but you cannot make her nipple. I see some Kathmandu, some VAJRAYOGINI statue, they bring down. It's very bad. Why? Bedouin pommel shows like an old lady, they bring down. VAJRAYOGINI shows like a young lady, they bring up. It's up and it's full, but not. You don't make like too much. It must be anatomically correct. But her breast is actually full and the nipples is erect. Some VAJRAYOGINI, they bring down like that. Sing Dong Ma, the lion face Dakini, her breast is down. Okay? VAJRAYOGINI, Vajravarahi, Tara, all the breast is up. It have meaning, have a lot of meaning. It has nothing to do with sexual meaning, it has to do with tantra meaning, tantric. Very powerful. And her waist is very slim, and her hips jut out. Very, very, you see Indian women, they're very voluptuous. So she's not fat, she's voluptuous. And her legs is very important. Her legs must stand to the left. Why? She represents Mother Tantra. Mother Tantra is having to do with wisdom. They focus more on wisdom to become enlightened as opposed to compassion. So her leg is focused toward wisdom side, and then this leg is not like that. Some VAJRAYOGINI they make like that. No, it's like that. Straight, just like her arm, and this one comes up like this. And her face, not like this one. Look carefully. It's not like that. It's actually, look, if we make look at you, cannot. So artistically, we make the face a little bit up like that, but can see the face full. So this one, not bad. Not bad the way they make. So a lot of VAJRAYOGINI they make very bad. It's completely wrong. I saw. It cannot be like that. Very bad. She's not looking up. No. She only her eyes telling you where she goes. If she look up, look like she don't care about you. The face look at you, but she care. So it's like this. You can see the face and her eyes looking up. And her hand is straight. And her leg, this one is bent, this one is stretched. Under her leg, very important, is black Bhairava. Black Bhairava represents what? Represents hatred and ignorance. And is male. And his face and his chest is face down. She's stepping on what? She's stepping on his here and here. Actually, his head is bent backwards, like this. So she's stepping with the front of her foot on his forehead down, and the back of her foot here. That's how she stands. Okay? What does that represent? Ignorance and hatred. Ignorance resides here, symbolically. Hatred resides here. So when she steps on Bhairava, it represents what? Through VAJRAYOGINI, she can make clean your ignorance and your hatred. So she's stepping on the man, black, face down, not on his back. The back of her foot on his back. The front of her foot on his forehead, but the head is backward. Okay? And he has only 2 arms. Kyajit Sonamji says, Bhairava has actually more than 2 arms. But because this is a rule, remember this. Any deity, the main deity who has 2 arms, the deity they're stepping on should have not more than 2 arms. It's inauspicious. So in VAJRAYOGINI's case, a lot of times they make a mistake and they put 4 arms. It's incorrect. It's 2. If it's Hiruka, it can be more arms. Remember, the deity they step on cannot have more arms than them. Inauspicious. This one Kyajit Sonamji said specifically, I remember very clearly in Los Angeles, 20 plus years ago. Yeah? Okay, then, on her right, she's stepping on a female, on the breast. That's Bhairava's consort. Dutsema, or we say Kalarati. Okay, Kalarati and Bhairava. So Kalarati, stepping on the breast, meaning what? The lady, when we see the lady, the first thing we look at is her breast. The breast is what attracts people. This is what people believe. So when she steps on the breast of the lady, it represents what? By practice VAJRAYOGINI, you destroy desire. you destroy lust. And all the negative karma that comes from desire and lust, you destroy. So when she stepped on, it's not real people, symbolic. On Hiruka, it's the opposite. Okay? And then, this one is called Karanka. Karanka is very important because Guru Rinpoche has a Karanka, Singdoma has a Karanka, VAJRAYOGINI has a Karanka. Many deities have a Karanka. VAJRAYOGINI's Karanka is very different. Why? This Karanka on VAJRAYOGINI represents what? It represents Chakra Sambhava. This represents her consort. It means her and Chakra Sambhava or Hiruka never separate. So on Hiruka, on Hiruka, she is holding him. He's standing and holding her. Right? VAJRAYOGINI and Hiruka is together. But on VAJRAYOGINI, Hiruka is here. So it means in this tantra, she's the boss. On Hiruka, his Karanka doesn't represent VAJRAYOGINI. But on VAJRAYOGINI, her Karanka represents him. Why? VAJRAYOGINI and him are exactly the same, but her is a condensed, short, easier, faster, quicker, less requirement practice to reach enlightenment than his. So hers is simplified. But it means that he is with her one. So on her, the Karanka represents Hiruka. And her Karanka is very important because on top of that Karanka has a Vajra. Under that, you have 3 heads. The top head is dried up, a skull. The next head below is halfway rotted. It will be, halfway rotted. Then the next head below that will be fresh head. These 3 heads represent what? The 3 Buddhas of the past, the present, and the future. Dried up head means gone. That's Buddha Krupajanda. The head almost gone, half rot, half alive, is Buddha Shakyamuni. Because teaching halfway finished. Then the new head, fresh, represents Maitreya to come. In Tantra, you use visuals to represent. Under the head will be a double Vajra. Okay? I'll show you a picture. Under the Vajra will be a long life vase. Tsebum, like what Dzongkhapa hold. Okay? Then the Tsebum is wrapped with a kata and a damaru. Remember that damaru. And a damaru hanging. This is a very special feature of VAJRAYOGINI's Karanka. Very different than Guru Padma Sambhava. Guru Rinpoche on top of that Vajra has 3. A trident. Very, very different. So people always mix back and forth, they don't know. You must know the meaning, it's very important to do correct. Okay? Then you have a kata tie, a scarf, and then you have a damaru, and a damaru bottom. Like that. And you have this one also. So it's hanging like that. All VAJRAYOGINI's Karanka. With a kata. That's what it looks like. Jubilee on it. Oh, should have, let me take a look. Should have a bell also. I found it already, Chad. Forget it, go to sleep.